everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, this week I want to show you guys what we're eating out of our pantry, freezer, and fridge. Today is December 13th, 2021, and I just want to make some room in my freezers and kind of use up a few things, some really bulky items, and then some that are not so bulky, but we need to go through them just so we have more room in there, and then we can kind of rotate our stuff. So let's go in my kitchen and see what I took out this morning to thaw out and what we're making for dinner. All right, so I have had this Hawaiian style chicken from Costco. It says that it's fully cooked. I have to look at the instruction. I think you can do it on stovetop to heat it up, and then you can also do it in the oven. I'll probably do it in a skillet on the stovetop. So we'll make that, and this looks like there's a lot, so we'll probably have leftovers, which is fine by me. And as you can tell, it's on a bed of rice, so I'm going to do about 2 cups of rice in my rice cooker, and then I'm going to flavor it with some of this chicken bouillon just to give it the rice a little bit of flavor. And then I found the Sara Lee cherry pie in my freezer. I'm going to put that in the oven. We have some savory pot stickers that I got from Costco, chicken and vegetable dumplings. I'm going to cook those up. I'm not sure if I'm doing the whole bag. It seems like it would be a lot, so we'll see. And then I have a little bit of vegetables. I found this bag of frozen green beans, and I have some mushrooms and some carrots. So I figured I'll cut up this little onion, throw some garlic, the green beans, some of these mushrooms, and some of the carrots with some extra virgin olive oil. I want to use this up. That's why I'm not taking out my avocado oil, salt and pepper, and do like a little veggie stir fry. I don't have any peppers, but I think that would have been really good. So that's what we are doing for dinner. Some dumplings with rice, chicken, cherry pie, and veggies. And I feel like that's going to be a lot of things out of the freezer mostly, because I had this frozen. When I bought it, it wasn't frozen, but I had it in the freezer for a long time. Actually, I kind of forgot about it. And so I definitely want to use that up and see if it's good. Then maybe we can repurchase it. And then these, obviously, I got on sale on clearance, and those need to be used up. I do have a dehydrator. I've been dehydrating a lot of mushrooms because Fred Meyer, or in other parts of the country, it's Kroger. They've had a lot of reduced mushrooms, and for a really good deal. And so I've been dehydrating a lot, and then just vacuum sealing these huge jars, and I have those on the side because I have to put my veggies in there. But yeah, it's been working out great, and then we'll have mushrooms all year round. Okay, I will show you guys when I put this together what it looks like. Okay, so here's all the vegetables, the bag of green beans. I did use up the whole container of mushrooms. It wasn't too big. And then some shredded carrots, and obviously diced that little onion for flavor and for nutritional value. And then I have some garlic that's minced up. I'm going to throw that like the last couple 2-3 minutes. I don't want it to burn. I will add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I added salt and pepper, and then I found this little sad packet of soy ginger sauce that I'm going to put at the end just to give it a little something something. And yeah, I did add a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil, and I'm just trying to finish this up. I have another container of another bottle of extra virgin olive oil that's already been opened by somebody else. In the pantry, I would normally use avocado oil, but like I said, I don't have much, and I just want to get that out. It's just taking up a lot of space, and then I can go back to my avocado oil. And it is 1 o'clock. I'm only doing the veggies right now, and I'm going to set them to the side and work on the other stuff later. I might throw in the cherry pie in the oven. I might do that too. It's really cold here in the Northwest today. It is so stinking cold, and if I can have that in the oven warming up my house, I mean, obviously I have the heat on, but I'm just saying it's going to warm up my house, so it'll be good. Okay, so I have the pie in the oven, and then I have 2 cups of rice, and then some of that chicken bouillon powder. And I'm actually going to make the rice right now, and then this is still thawing out, and the veggies are cooking up nicely. So pretty soon I'm going to put that ginger sauce and a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce, and then I think in about a minute or two I'm going to throw in the garlic. There's the pie, and then Again, obviously, I'm doing this super early. It's 1:12 in the afternoon. So my son that goes to the high school will be home in about an hour, and he'll probably eat some. So I'm going to see if I can get some of that meat heated up as well. So this will kind of be like lunches for some people, dinners for others, and for some of us both. So I'm just going to make it, and we'll kind of eat. We definitely don't eat all together during the week because it's just busy and everyone has different schedules. And then the pot stickers as well. I'll make some of those up pretty soon, and I think it's going to be really good. Here is the chicken. It came in this plastic bag and in this little pan, which I think you can cook it in, but I just decided to put it in my glass pan. I'm going to throw it in the oven. It's already fully cooked. I'm just going to put it in there so it can heat through. My rice is bubbling away, and then this is what I was doing with the dumplings. I ended up boiling all of them in different batches, and then I just put a little bit of butter in between each batch. And in the same pot, I'm going to dump out the water, and I just added a little bit of salt in the water when I boiled them, and I just had them in there for about 2-3 minutes just to kind of cook up the dough. But now in batches, I'm going to pan fry them because we like them crispy. And I figured, let me just do the whole bag. I don't want to put it back in my freezer. They are on sale. This is the bag, this is what it looks like. They're on sale at Costco for, I want to say, around $7 if. And it did come with 3 sauce packets. So we'll have that on the side. And so I figured, get this out of the freezer, and then I can buy maybe another 2 or 3 bags since they're on sale. Now I have room in the freezer, and then we can enjoy them, you know, for a while. So this is a huge bowl. It made a lot. I'm going to pan fry them and then put them in here, and I'm going to pop that chicken in the oven with. Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like. There's the pot sticker sauce, some pot stickers, the rice. The chicken is so delicious. If you like a sweet teriyaki chicken, it has pineapple in it. It's very good. I think it's chicken thighs, not chicken breast, which I love. I love chicken thighs and the veggies, so that is going to be dinner. We will see you guys tomorrow. I forgot to show you guys the cherry pie. It finished, and I just put some whipped cream that's in the can. We bought like the set of 3 cans of whipped cream, so we need to finish that up, and that's going to be a delicious little dessert. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm making for breakfast for the kiddos. We have a bunch of different flavored not cereal, oatmeals that I got for 99 cents a box from Safeway last week. So I'm just making it up. Noah wanted the blueberries and cream, and then I have a lot of these milks that I got from Dollar Tree, and they're shelf stable. I have a lot of them, so we're trying to use those up, and then we can get some more to put in our on our shelf. And then I'm just going to pop this in the microwave for around 2 minutes, and breakfast will be done. All right, everyone, so it is Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I just got home from door dashing. In the sink, I have some chicken thighs, bone on, skin on, soaking with some salt and a splash of apple cider vinegar. And I'm just gonna let kind of the impurities kind of get out of it. I'm just basically washing my chicken. And then over here, I have 3 chicken thighs boiling with some carrots, onion, celery, garlic, salt and pepper, and some parsley. I am making chicken broth. And then I have some homemade noodles from my mom, and I'm just skimming all the nasty stuff off, and then I'm going to strain it through a fine mesh strainer to make sure it's very nice, clear, and delicious. And I have homemade noodles that I'm going to put, so I'm making like a chicken noodle soup. And then I also have more chicken legs that are in the other fridge I'm going to wash. And these, the chicken thighs and the chicken legs are going in the oven, and I'm going to do a quick little mashed potatoes. I have a lot of potatoes I need to use up, and that is going to be dinner for today, and I cannot wait because it is so cold outside today. All right, so I have rinsed the chicken thighs. I took the skin off, and I put some of the skins in the soup. It's boiling away. Obviously, I have to skim that again just because I want a really nice rich broth, and I'm hoping to put some of the chicken broth in the freezer. I have this seasoning. I'm not sure where I got it, if I got it at grocery outlet, at Dollar Tree, or at Fred Meyer's, but you can see there's only a little bit. I'm hoping to empty that out of my pantry, and then I'm going to wash the chicken drumsticks, and same thing, I'm gonna season the chicken. I'm gonna put it in a 450 degree oven, and cover it, well, obviously cover it with the aluminum foil and then put it in the oven. And then at the end, I'm going to take it off. And I think the drumsticks I'm going to do with barbecue sauce, right, Lucas? You want barbecue sauce?
Yeah, and in this game, I have 1,600 something.
All right, he's home today and he's talking about his games. So, great. And then show him what you found in the freezer. For dessert, we found we as in Lucas found some macaroons, and I actually had I think for each box that I got of these from Winco, I got $1.50 or $2 back on Ibotta, so that was a great deal. But we might end up making some more dessert, so let's get these in the oven. Oh, and then we have our red potatoes. We're probably not going to use all of them, but we're going to make homemade mashed potatoes. I do have russet potatoes that I got from Safeway last week that are fresher. These are kind of becoming a little mushy, so they definitely need to be used up. So that is what's going on this beautiful day. Look outside, my ugly backyard, but it's sunny. It's just very, very cold. Are you gonna sneak in some dessert? Oh, okay. I suppose you can have one or two. Okay, so we're just boiling away. My oven is getting nice and preheated, which means the house is going to get nice and hot, which I'm very happy because it's very crisp outside. All right, so here is the soup all strained, and I cut up the carrots and threw them right back in there. And I used some seasoning. And then over here, my potatoes for the mashed potatoes are really coming to a boil. And I want to show you guys the noodles that my mom makes. They are really thin and really nice noodles. They are so delicious in the soup. So this is going to come to a boil. I'm going to throw in the noodles, and then I have frozen parsley that I'm going to take out of the freezer and put it in there. The potatoes are boiling. The meat is in the oven, steaming up and cooking up. And in the microwave, I have some seasoning with some butter, and I'm going to put some half and half to warm up to put over the mashed potatoes. Okay, so here's the mashed potatoes. I put some half and half with that butter that I melted, and I used up the rest of this milk. And I opened up another thing of this milk, and it is good till today, but it's fine. I used up the seasoning. I put a dollop of sour cream, butter, seasoning, and milk, and I'm gonna, in half and half, and mix this all together. I use my mixture, and they're gonna be creamy, delicious potatoes. This is what the soup looks like, you guys. I already have some in a bowl, cooling down. Look at that, delicious. Okay, so I have a little bit of dill in the fridge, and I'm going to attempt to make a dill sauce that goes over the mashed potatoes. My mom used to make this. It's really delicious. All you need is dill, a little bit of vegetable oil, salt, pepper. I'm going to add some garlic and some flour. You make like a little roux. So let's give it a try. Okay, so here is dinner for Tuesday. I ended up using this sweet chili sauce for the chicken because I thought I had an open barbecue sauce bottle in the fridge, but apparently we used it all. There is the dill gravy. It's really good. And then there's the soup, and I just put a pickle next to it. Very delicious. Another thing out of the out of the fridge. And yeah, I'm really excited to dig in. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, and I am starting my morning off with coffee. I have this cup. Oh, looks like I spilled. There's some coffee grinds in there, but that's fine. I bought this Mr. Coffee machine. We have the K-Cups, which we like, but I just love the way drip coffee makes your house smell, and I missed it, so I bought that for Black Friday around $10 at Fred Meyer's, and then I'm just using the Folgers coffee for that. And then I have this frother that I bought this summer at Target, and it makes really, really nice foam on top, and I just use the half and half for that. And then I have some of the Silk almond creamer. I'm not very sensitive to dairy, but my husband is, so I just use the almond creamer for both of us, and that is my coffee. Super cheap and super, super delicious. So if you want to save money, make your coffee at home. All right, so for breakfast we have a assortment of different cereals I've just been picking up on sale at Fred Meyer's, which is our Kroger, or Safeway. And so Noah wanted the Fruit Loops. I'm going to warm him up some of this milk. This was good by yesterday, but I opened it up and I smelled it and I tasted it and it was fine. So we'll still use it. And My older kids got into this bag of chips, so they need to find a way to use it. Maybe we'll do nachos. They've been eating it with salsa. There's lots of things we can do with it. It's huge. It's just, I got it really super cheap at Cash and Carry. So yeah, I have to find a way to store that too. Maybe in Ziploc bags. Anyway, so Lucas is staying home because he is feeling under the weather. He has a sore throat. So with everything going on, you know, they're not allowed to go to school if they have that. So looks like he's going to be going after Christmas break back to school. So Noah's going to school, getting him his breakfast. And that's what's going on. I'm going to go sip on my coffee. And we have lots of leftovers today. So we'll see if we cook anything or not. All right, so Lucas is wanting some fried eggs with toast. And this is the bread I used. And we still have leftover reduced bread. We have one of these Greek pita breads. The kids were making pizzas on the other day. I want to show you guys. I have a huge thing of granola bars, a lot of cereal that they brought in the house. I'm going to go put this back in the stockpile because we don't need it in the house. We have a lot of open cereal. But I'm going to get Lucas his cereal, and then we will see what we have. So for Wednesday, we have been eating on leftover mashed potatoes, chicken, and soup. And I'm going to make this dessert. They're just called like little, they're not cannolis, more like horns because they're made out of puff pastries. I'm gonna brush the forms with some oil and just cut out strips of puff pastries and put it in an oven, wrap it around here, put it in an oven. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do a filling because my kiddos are going to a Christmas party, and this is gonna be a delicious dessert to take. Hi everyone, it is Thursday morning and woke up around 5:30 and I am enjoying this cup of coffee. I just made the same way. It's the drip Folgers with a little sugar and a little creamer, and then I just made that foam with half and half. And I'm not sure what I'm cooking today. We still have some leftovers, and then the older kids are going to a party. So either way, I'm thinking maybe spaghettis. I'll get out some meat, some ground beef, and maybe just make spaghettis. Okay, so breakfast for Thursday. Noah wanted cereal, and then Lucas wanted soup. And I'm happy he's eating this because, like I said, he's feeling under the weather. So that'll be great for his throat. And then there's just a little bit of cereal in this box left. I'm hoping they're going to eat through it today, and then we can get that in recycle bin. Noah actually had like 2 bowls of cereal when he got home from school, so he's been on a cereal kick, which is fine. I was able to open another carton of milk from our pantry, our stockpile, and we're going through that. And then I wanted to show you guys, we also went through half a pomegranate last night, so we have that going. And then over here, I took out of the freezer these 2 Cool Whips and 2 cream cheese out of the fridge for the little cream horns that I'm gonna make, and I'll show you guys when they're done. And then I also took out this bag of ground beef to make spaghettis later on. What do you want to say, Noah?
And I made gingerbread houses at school.
You made gingerbread houses at school?
Yeah, we're gonna decorate it today.
You are? Okay, so let's...
Yeah, because we have to let the frosting dry.
Okay, that's his pajama shirt. Go get your shirt on and eat breakfast, and then we'll get you guys ready for school. Well, you for school. So this is what the stuffed horns look like. They're very easy to put together. You guys saw puff pastry and then Cool Whip with cream cheese, and you do 1 container of Cool Whip to 1 box of cream cheese to 1/2 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. You mix it together and you fill it. So very easy. I'm going to wrap this up and put it in the fridge till the kids go to the party. And yeah, they look delicious. And then I have a bunch left over. I'm going to take out another Cool Whip and another cream cheese and fill the rest and just keep them home for us to enjoy. All right, you guys. So it is 3:37 in the afternoon on Thursday, and I'm going to get my spaghetti going. Okay, show 'em. Lucas lost hit one of his baby tooth, one of his molars.
Yep.
Okay, come here, Noah, and show it to us. Show us what you made. So I'm going to use, obviously, the beef. I have pasta here, and it looks like we have whole wheat and regular. I have some mushrooms that were in the fridge that I'm going to cut up, and I still have a lot more mushrooms. I'm going to use up these 2 little onions, some garlic, some of this pasta sauce that's left in here, And then another jar, some Italian seasoning, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of oregano because I just want to finish this up. I bought these like individual basil, oregano, and so on before I bought the Italian seasoning blend. So this has been hanging out in my pantry. I won't use all of this because it's strong, but I'll use some of it. And I'll throw in some of these shredded carrots as well. Okay, Noah, show us what you did.
I made the gingerbread house.
He made a gingerbread house at school. His teacher is really awesome. They have bake day every single Thursday. And so they baked the gingerbread yesterday. Is that a carton of milk?
Yeah.
And they got to decorate it today. So that was pretty awesome. And then I still have all of these to fill. These two things are still cooling down. I am going to use some of this extra virgin olive oil. I still haven't finished. They're working on that. And I want to show you guys, this is the little press or pump that I use to fill those in. And it's really nice. It's on Amazon. It works really, really great if you need to fill any kind of cakes. So yeah, I'm not going to use all of these mushrooms. I'll use some of them. And then I really, really need to get all the mushrooms out of my fridge and put them on the dehydrator. So hopefully I'll do that. These out of the freezer. These I got on markdown, and I had them in the fridge this morning after I showed you guys my coffee and breakfast, and so I thought I'd show you guys now. I pulled some parsley. This is all parsley from my mom's house that I keep in the freezer. I'm going to pull some out and put in the sauce. I know it's Italian, but we like the parsley. So the sauce is pretty much done. I have the meat and veggies and everything. I'm going to dump the spaghetti in there, put some Parmesan, probably some mozzarella cheese, add the parsley, and it'll be all done. It's going to be delicious. All right, so I want to show you guys, I just finished this Parmesan cheese. I have more in my stockpile, so I'll bring that in. I usually get those at Costco, and this pasta is whole wheat. I feel like it could have used a little more sauce, so we'll kind of see. I'll just add mozzarella cheese and call it good. And then I just put the garlic knots in the air fryer. Here is dinner, here is the garlic knots, and here is the spaghetti.
I love you, you know why?
Why do you
You
love
made
me?
food and you created us and you made spaghetti.
Yeah, you love spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love you too. All right, so here is everything, and I just, like I said, I did the garlic knots in the air fryer. Now I'm gonna get the cream done for these and finish those up. The dishwasher is going.
Is that mine?
Yeah, that's yours. The dishwasher is going, and then once it's done, I'm gonna have to load it again, maybe 2 times, but we'll get it done. Happy Friday. So it is about 12:39 in the afternoon. I went to DoorDash this morning and did that for about an hour and a half and came home. I decided to make tortellini soup last night. I took out a few things for it. So I have here a homemade bone broth, and it's that yellow color because I have turmeric in it. When I made it, I put a little bit of ginger and turmeric and black pepper just to give it some extra nutritional value. And then I have pork sausage, which I got these for I think 30 cents or 33 cents each at grocery outlet a while back. I got the whole box that was in the freezer, so I have a lot of them. So 2 of these I find is more than enough because I just make them into round balls and put them with a little Italian seasoning, and I saute them for the soup. And then I usually add some kind of tomato product to the soup. If I have fire roasted tomatoes, I use that. If I have tomato paste, I use that. I have this Campbell tomato soup that I got super cheap a while back, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use 2 onions because these onions are small. You need a thing of cream cheese, some garlic, some celery. This might be enough, I don't know. And then some carrots. I still have a little bit of shredded carrots, so we'll use those up, and then 1 more carrot. And then this box of spinach I got last week at Safeway. I actually got 2. I think they were 99 cents with a coupon, so limit was 2, and so I want to use that up. We already used up 1. And then I have my dry tortellini. Tortellini is expensive. Frozen or dry, it is expensive. This is cheese-filled tortellini, and I get it in the bulk section at Winco for around 3 something a pound, I want to say. It's still the cheapest I found, so there's that. A little bit goes a long way. And then just some Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and our soup is going to be so delicious. So yeah, let's get started. This is my favorite soup pot. And yeah, I'm going to brown the sausage and get everything going. And yeah, and then I want to show you guys this bone broth that I made. I use leftover. Sometimes I buy bones specifically for bone broth, but if you have like rotisserie chicken, it's just like making a stock, but you let it go for way longer and it turns into bone broth. But over here, I think this one was, I had pork ribs and they were already roasted. They already had great flavor, seasoning and everything. So out of that, I made some really good jars of bone broth in my crock pot. Anyway, I'm going to put the soup together and then I'll just show you guys when it all comes together. It's going to be really good. Today is sunny. It's not raining. It's a little cold, but soup is just going to hit the spot. This is how much oregano I have left over. So I've been working on it and putting it in like different recipes. I'm so dumb. I'm going to open this bottle, dump it in here. Boom. Another thing out of my pantry. Jiminy crickets. I don't know why it took so long to figure that out. What's up with this?
By the way, I'm double jointed.
Oh, okay. He's double jointed. So this is what the soup looks like. I added seasoning. I'm just sauteing it. There's the sausage cooked up. I'm going to put the sausage in here with the bone broth and water, and it's going to be really easy and really delicious.
And I also made these Legos.
Yes, he made Legos. Okay, so here is the soup. It's still boiling away. I put the tortellini in. You can see that rich turmeric color. It's so beautiful. And then in a little bit, when the tortellini is a little more soft, I'll add the cream cheese and the spinach. And then over here, I thawed out a couple pieces of turkey before Thanksgiving. The turkey was super cheap, so I bought a couple, and my husband cut 2 of them into pieces and we froze it, and then we have 1 whole. And so I just did like the Mississippi roast, but instead of pepperoncini, I used pickles. We like it that way. And there's really not that much. There's like a drumstick, a wing, and then that's kind of mostly bone and a little bit of meat, but it was really bulky in the freezer. So somebody will eat on that. Either my kids or my husband or somebody will eat on that. And we have tomatoes in the fridge, but this is the jar of pickles that I opened. And I get this pretty inexpensive for under $4 at Winco. And then over here, I have my dehydrator with mushrooms. And then I opened up a can of peas, like a big one. And then I had a bag of frozen veggies. So I was able to get those out of the mushrooms out of the fridge, the peas out of the pantry, and then the veggies from the freezer. So I'm just doing that, and I'm putting them in jars and then vacuum sealing the jars and then just putting it on the shelf. And then that way, when I have things that are super inexpensive on clearance or on sale, especially veggies, I can just go ahead and preserve them, and then I can use them further on, if, with prices going up and stuff or shortages, then we have that. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, and I'm really excited about it, actually. I love this. It's not the Excalibur. This is the brand. I got it off of Amazon. I don't even know how many trays. It's missing a tray. It's got a few trays, and then I just bought those liners off of Amazon. You can hear it. It's pretty quiet. You can do it outside. I like it in the kitchen right now because, like I said, it's really cold, so it kind of heats up the house, warms up the house, and then the smell of the mushrooms dehydrating is just amazing. So we really like it. So I'm going to finish the soup and put myself a bowl, and it's 2 o'clock. In about half an hour, I am scheduled to go back to DoorDash because it's Friday, and the payout is pretty good. So, that's why I like it, because I can go as long as I want to, turn it off, go back on, and so whatever. It's a good thing. Okay, let's finish this up, and I'll just show you guys when it's all done, when I plate it up, and eat it really quick. And the crock pot will be going, the dehydrator will be going. I don't need to watch it. And yeah, all right, here it is, all done up. I put a little bit of this Parmesan cheese, and I also put some in the pot. I use that whole container of spinach because it like shrinks down to nothing. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and probably burn myself because it is 2:16 and I gotta leave for DoorDash soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Quick, I just pulled out the turkey. It is literally falling apart, and it tastes delicious. And here's my soup. There's like maybe a half a ladle, and you better believe I'm putting that in a little Tupperware because I just put it in a bowl and put it to a side. By the time my kids come home, my older ones from orchestra practice tonight, I know they'll eat it even if it's just a few spoonfuls. They love, love, love the soup. We had a little bit of the spaghettis left from yesterday, and the kids have been eating on that too because, you know, soup is just not enough. And now we have this. I think I'm just going to take all the meat off the bone, and my husband's going to take some to work tomorrow, and it's really good. And I got a lot of turkey out of the freezer. For dinner on Saturday, we have these bratwursts that I got on clearance from Kroger for $6.49. They're just going in the air fryer. The first round looks pretty much done. Cut up some pickles, and then over here I'm going to do some fried eggs and toast. Simple dinner. So let me get everything together and show you guys what it looks like. Here is dinner on Saturday. My 2 older kids are at a wedding, so it's just me, my husband, and the little ones. And I also used some of this Laughing Cow cheese because I have a lot in my fridge. I bought a huge pack at Costco a while back. It needs to be used up. So 2 fried eggs, some toast with the cheese, an Italian sausage, and some cucumbers and mustard. So simple dinner, but yet delicious. You guys like your dinner? Yeah, they're just chilling. We finished cleaning the house, and now everyone's kind of just snacking on it, eating it, and yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and we woke up to this glorious snow. It's not much snow, and I think it's starting to melt. There was more last night, but it's about 7:30 in the morning, and the kids were awake, so I decided to come outside in the backyard with them and enjoy the snow before it melts. Maybe we should go in the front yard. Maybe there's more there.
Yeah.
Let's go. So I have some chicken wings that we thawed out, a huge bag last night, and I'm just going to make a quick little chicken stocks, make a soup because you cannot have a snow day without soup with my mom's noodles. And I'll show you guys when it's all done. I just put it in with some parsley, carrots, garlic, onion. I didn't have any more celery, and then the chicken wings are on the bottom, so it's going to come up to a boil. Okay, so these are the wings that came out of the soup. This is what the soup turned out like. And then over here I have some water with some butter because I'm going to make up these Knorr chicken fettuccine flavored things. I'm doing 4 packs, and then I'm just doing a couple batches at a time of wings. And then whoever wants to use up some of this buffalo wing sauce on the wings after can go ahead and do it, because this is something that obviously has been open and we need to use up. And that is what's going on. What's up?
And it snowed outside.
Yeah, it snowed. I showed them. I have more wings here just soaking to be washed. A lot more there, and so it's going to take a little bit to do them in the air fryer, but they're going to turn out delicious. And let me show you guys the kids' plate of soup. They just came. Noah put ice in his. They just came from outside, so
This is mine.
this is what's going on this Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy that. I'll show you guys when we have the fettuccine and the wings all plated up. So I'm gonna film David's plate. There's the noodles. Did you put hot sauce on your wings? No, he didn't put hot sauce, but that's what it looks like. You guys already saw the soup. We will see you guys in another week. Hi everyone, so it is Sunday night, and I just wanted to close this video of what's for dinner and what we kind of ate throughout the week, just trying to clean out our pantry and freezer and stuff by saying happy Merry Christmas to everyone. Early Merry Christmas. I hope everyone's gonna have a wonderful Christmas. I am snuggling in bed. It is about 7 o'clock at night right now. Lucas is snuggling in bed with me, and we're just watching Christmas movies in my room. So it was a nice snowy day. We had some good food, and we're just so happy. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.